Hello everybody, E here, back again with another Stephen King list. This one goes out to my buddy Blue Gillian. He suggested this. Some other people had too, but he's really been on me about it because he wants to compare lists with me. So here we are with the top 5 Stephen King book endings. I guess I could probably do the novellas on a separate list also. So if you guys want to see the novellas, you know what to do down in the comment section. Also, if you guys want to vote on the list that I do, make sure that you follow me on Twitter, because I put up a poll. I put up 3 to 4 polls every single week. Sometimes I'll do them 7 days a week. It depends on what kind of mood I am. But I always ask you guys, what is it, nasty do you want me to do next, or what list do you want me to do next? So jumping into it, the very first one I have, and probably a lot of these are going to be surprises, is Revival. This book was disturbing all the way through for a number of reasons, because he builds up dread so well. But the ending, I really didn't see the ending coming whatsoever. A lot of people, I was shocked to see that a lot of people disagree with me about the ending of this one, but this one is really up there for me as far as endings are concerned, because it's so powerful. I thought every single bit, the last 50 pages of this book had me on the edge of my seat, and it was one of the best, well, of course, it's in my top 5, one of the best payoffs he's ever written. Next up, this one's going to confuse a lot of you, because it caused so much controversy and so much upset when it happened, but The Dark Tower 3, The Wastelands. I know, blame the train and his rhymes. Oh, kill it with fire. No, I thought that was a beautiful way to end this. We had the fight, all the action leading up to it. We had a huge, compelling action sequence, and then to wrap it all down with one of the best cliffhangers ever written. And yeah, I know a lot of us had to wait for Wizard of Glass, and then Wizard of Glass was just so we ended up having to wait, like 20 years for another good Dark Tower story, for Wolves of the Kala. But this one, I don't understand why you guys don't like it. I don't get it. It is one of those, the ending is polarizing, yes, but it's one of the endings that sticks with me so well. Anytime I think about Stephen King's best endings, this one pops up. I know a lot of you guys hate Blaine, period. But I loved Blaine. I loved everything about Blaine. The concept, his rhymes, everything. So that's number 4. Next up is an easy one. We got Misery. This, yeah, I mean, you don't get much better than this. Is an ending so good that he reused it in Finders Keepers. I'm just kidding. It's close, though. You guys got to admit that the ending's close, right down to the burning manuscript. Anywho, this one, you don't get much better than this. The only reason it's not in my top 5 Stephen King books of all time is because those 5 books are just better than this one. But this would be number 6, I guarantee you. And main reason is for that ending. You never know. And I know it's not the first time you see it, but you never know. It's kind of like the whole thing in slasher movies where, is the killer really dead? It just keeps on coming. It's the gift that keeps on giving. I loved the ending of this one. So that's number 3. Now, number 2 is one you don't hear much about. That's Firestarter. Everything about this one, it makes me cry. It's got great action. All the ending of this one is pitch perfect. It fits with everything that builds up to it. Charlie, spoilers. Charlie's rampage is one of the coolest things in all of literature. But I think it's the emotional weight of this one that gets me there at the end. And I don't want to spoil anything, because a lot of people come by these videos, these list videos, don't watch my other videos. Or they haven't even read the Stephen King books to begin with, and they just want to know where to start. But this one is easily number 2. Last, but certainly not least, my favorite Stephen King ending of all time, hands down, whether it be the movie, the book, either one of them, Pet Sematary. When Stephen King wrote this book, he put it in a drawer. And he forgot about it. I can't remember exactly how long he said it was in there. I think I read somewhere that it was 6 years. He just didn't think that anybody would want to read a book this dark and depressing. And I like this one for the same reason I like Revival's ending. Because it is so heart-crushing, so soul-shatteringly bleak. And you just don't see that too often, especially not back with the happy endings. But horror... this is such an effective horror novel because of that. Horror is an emotion. It's supposed to make you feel these things. It's supposed to make you feel horrified. And that's exactly what this one does. Yes, Gage's scene is tragic. But to get to the end and have that very last scene... yes, darling, it said. Very last line. Probably the best final line of any of his books. So that's it. That's my top 5 Stephen King endings. This one's number 1. What did you think? What are some of your favorite ones? Blue, I expect you to comment down there, man. Give me your list, since you won't tell me on Twitter. Until next time, I have been E, you have been you. This has been another Stephen King list. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.